first time I ate these Kerala egg roast, I instantly fell in love with it. Wonderfully spiced, caramelized onions flavor, heavenly taste. The first and foremost things we need to do is peel the eggs. I have 4 boiled eggs. I am going to peel them in a plastic container, adding water and just shake them. I saw this trick on a social media. Let's see if it works. Let's check. So it cracked the skin, but it did not peel it well like they showed in the video. But I'm going to try it one more time. My eggs were not hard boiled, so maybe that could be one of the reasons. So eggs are peeled. Let's set them aside and we are going to slice the onions. I have washed the onions already. I always wash all my produce. Now we are going to thinly slice the onions. It's very important to thinly slice the onions. This onion is 1 pound or almost half kg. When you are slicing the onions with a bigger knife, make sure your knuckles are sticking out and fingertips or nails are tucked in, so that way you don't get hurt. The chopping is done. Let's get cooking. See how thinly sliced these onions are? This is an important part of this dish. I have heated 1/4 cup of oil here, just plain cooking oil. To that, I'm adding half a teaspoon of mustard seeds and half a teaspoon of fennel seed. This is very important. Please don't miss these fennel seeds. As soon as they start crackling or popping, I'm going to add onions. These are a lot of onions. We need to caramelize them. So this is going to take good 10 to 15 minutes or maybe even little more, depending on how heavy is your kadai or pan or your heat source. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of salt and half a teaspoon of sugar. This will help caramelize the onions faster. Now I'm going to cover this and cook it on low to medium heat. After cooking for 15 minutes, our onions are beautifully caramelized. I have stirred it in between to make sure they are not burning. So I have 1-inch piece of ginger garlic paste. This is frozen. I freeze it so for convenience. You can check the recipe on my channel. I'm going to stir fry it and make sure ginger garlic paste is well cooked and completely dissolves in the onion. Now we are going to add 1 sprig of fresh curry leaves. I'm going to stir fry it on low to medium heat to make sure ginger garlic paste is cooked and curry leaves release their aroma. Now it's time to add the spices. I have 2 teaspoon coriander powder, quarter teaspoon turmeric, half a teaspoon Kashmiri chili powder, quarter teaspoon garam masala. All of this going to join the party. Stir fry, stir it around, make sure all the spices are coated with oil and onions and they cook little bit. We need that wonderful aroma of the spices. Now we're going to add little bit of freshly ground black pepper, maybe quarter teaspoon, and 1 big tomato chopped. This is the time I'm going to add little bit more salt. Remember we added little bit salt before to caramelize the onion. So I'm adding little bit more, half a teaspoon of salt. So tomatoes will cook down faster. We need to mush these tomatoes and cook them down. So let's cover it again and let it cook. And the last thing to add is coconut milk. I'm going to shake the can really well to make sure it's not settling at the bottom. Tomatoes are completely cooked. They're nice and mushy. It's time to add the coconut milk. This is quarter cup of coconut milk. This is optional, but it takes this dish to the next level. Now we're going to cook this again until coconut milk is mixed with spices and the sauce is little bit thicker. Coconut milk has cooked down. Sauce or masala looks wonderful, nice and thick. So it's time to add the boiled eggs. I'm going to make some slits in the egg so they can absorb all the wonderful aroma from the spice mix or masala. We're going to simmer it for 3 to 5 minutes and we will be done. It's been 5 minutes and look at this. It smells amazing. I wish you can smell it too. This Kerala egg roast goes well with any kind of flatbread or basmati rice. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Stay connected for simple recipes like this. Till then, goodbye.